Lord, now that's capital Lord, 7,000 times in your Old Testament, means that the word behind that in the Hebrew is Yahweh or Yehovah. It doesn't matter how you pronounce it, because the New Testament makes no issue about this at all. It never ever says you're to pronounce the word as Yahweh, Yehovah. It doesn't even mention it in the Greek New Testament. So your New Testament is in Greek, it's inspired in Greek, and that's quite sufficient. If you want to say Yahweh sometimes, or Yehovah, that's just fine too. And there it is in all caps in your Hebrew Bible. Yahweh, the one God of Israel. He's a single person. How do we know that? Because he has singular personal pronouns. Well, your children in high school, in fact, before that, know that a singular personal pronoun like he or him or himself, my, mine, myself, we know that means a single person. Your child of 2 understands that. But once you go into church, you're going to get something very confusing, namely that 1 really means 3. And if you are a good Trinitarian, the top Trinitarian scholar of our day, Millard Erickson, says you must be willing to say, to be right with the Trinitarian idea, you must be willing to say, you're smiling. I want to warn our church-going public. Why in the world do you allow yourself to be subjected to nonsense like that? Listen, God is not pleased with you if you're speaking nonsense. You're giving away the precious gift of language. And if you're mixing the genders and asking children to decide what gender they are, you're also failing at the most dismal level of ordinary common sense. We must not play with the simple words of Scripture. Otherwise, we're abrogating our right to be logical and straightforward and truthful. Remember that believing lies in the Bible is unrighteousness. It doesn't say that believing lies is just a bad idea. It's a disastrous idea. Peter spoke of those who twist the Scripture to their own ruin. So if you want to ruin yourself and your family, you're going to twist the Scriptures. Otherwise, you will avoid at all costs doing that.